Hello, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. So today I am doing your March love reading. So I'll be taking a look at the overall energies in your love life, and then I'll be using the tarot to get more details about any obstacles or advice Spirit has for you. So let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy by the book. This card represents you following like the laws of attraction to bring in, since this is a love reading, the love of your life. So by the book means that, you're trying to, and you're Virgo, so you're trying to, follow the rules of manifestation to bring, something into fruition. And because it's the number 11, you're really trying to bring in a soulmate. It has kind of like, the family of elephants there. Like you're trying to bring in a love that is long term. Somebody that's, going to go the distance with you. Very nice. And then you have peace. Oh, this is nice. So this is you. You could be in a very peaceful place right now. Happy with your life, happy with, everything in your life, like with your job, your home, your friends, your family. You may, if you're in a relationship, because this reading is whether you're single or in a committed relationship, you could be in a very peaceful place with this person. But it's kind of like you're looking, if you're in a committed relationship, you're looking to take your relationship to the next level. If you're single, you're looking to manifest somebody to come into your life, but somebody that is going to be peaceful, is going to come in peacefully into your life, is going to fit in, not somebody that's going to be, distracting. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Adjacent possibilities. If you're in a committed relationship, you might be looking at other possibilities. If you're single, I think, either single or committed, I think you could possibly be trying to manifest a new love in your life and just thinking about all of the different possibilities or characteristics that you want this person to have, or the different possibilities of how you want your life to play out. And keeping this mind of being, really peaceful. Really, I think the colors are also peaceful too. And strategy. Yeah, you're really trying to strategize. You're really thinking this out. You may, we're going to see what the tarot says, but it's almost like I kind of wonder, are you thinking too much about it? Like you're trying to manifest the very most perfect relationship that you can, so that there's like no conflict, it's all just really peaceful, and you're almost like there's no cups here. There's no real love. It's almost, I kind of wonder if you're just like strategizing a little bit too much. But we'll see. So we're going to use the tarot. We're going to look at your past and present energy, your obstacle, advice from Spirit, and then the outcome. So let's see what you have here. In the past, you have the Four of Fire. This is the Four of Wands energy. This is success. This is celebration. This is building a firm foundation. I think that that's one of the things you may be wanting, is something that's a firm foundation, a relationship that's built on a firm foundation, because you want it to be peaceful, right? You don't want it to be rocky at all. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a nice energy. Like there's nothing, this is all really nice here. Okay, so let's see what your present energy is. Five of Swords. So this is conflict. This is you feeling like you have to balance, and this is the good tarot. I love this card, this Five of Swords. She's so graceful, and, gender doesn't matter, but it's, she's kind of like so graceful. She's teetering back and forth. You may feel like you're kind of torn between two things. You're trying to keep the peace in a situation. For some of you, this could be that you are in a committed relationship, or you're with somebody and trying to figure out if it is going to go long term. Because this is really, you trying to balance and being kind of conflicted about it. And all you want is peace. So you're trying to really balance. Putting all your energy into keeping everything balanced so that it stays peaceful. Now, if you're single, I think you could be trying to balance, something that happened in the past with what you want in the future, because you have the adjacent possibilities. And it could also be that you're trying to balance a lot of different aspects in your life. And it could be that you're not really, it's not that you don't want a love relationship in your life. It's kind of like this energy of, I have so much going on right now. Like, I can't add anything new to my life, if that makes sense. And it's not that you don't want love ever. It's that maybe right now you're like, it's all I can do to stay calm, right? And we've all been there where, like you may have like a lot going on at work, or you may have a family member that needs a lot of support from you, or a friend. You could have other changes going on in your life, and you're just trying to balance your life. So let's see what your obstacle is. Judgment. So, making a decision. So, we're going to clarify all of these, but for some of you, this conflict here could be that you have to make a decision about staying or going, right, in a certain relationship, but you're trying to keep the peace at the same time. But it's kind of like you have to make a decision. Like, you cannot keep balancing on one toe on this tightrope forever. Like, sometimes we just have to face the conflict. But I think that you're also trying to, look at all the possibilities that are out there, like all the different scenarios that a situation could play out in, and trying to strategize which one will be the most peaceful for everybody. I think you're really and truly, your heart is good. You're trying to keep the peace for everybody, not just for yourself. Really, I'm really getting like a selfless type of energy here, that you're just trying to keep everybody happy. So let's see what your advice is. So this is the Knight of Wands. This is like moving forward with passion. This is the first time. I mean, we had the Four of Wands here. So that's, that's a little passion energy there. But this is the first energy that's really, kind of fast moving. Everything is, even here, she's not really moving, right? She's balancing, she's teetering. And this is kind of like, the advice is you need to move forward in some direction. You may be a little bit kind of caught up in your head about what direction to go in. So let's see what the outcome is here. And then we're going to clarify all these and get some more advice for you. The Tower. So this can be read a couple of different ways. The Tower takes out things from our lives that are no longer serving our higher good. And sometimes that can be painful. But also the Tower can be an epiphany. And I'm kind of wondering if it may not be the epiphany of which possibility you need to choose, which direction to move forward in, right? So let's go ahead and clarify these. So Spirit, can we clarify this Four of Wands? I mean, that's such nice energy that you had in the past. So let's see what we have here. The Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Star card. So, there was some kind of conflict. This is a really grounded, almost celebratory type of energy. It can be a long-term commitment or a wedding. It can represent like a family, and we have like the family of elephants here. So you have that, and you have the Emperor card. So this can represent like a father figure. It can represent somebody that is very, it's all the kings put together. So somebody loving and generous and business savvy and all of that. And you may have in the past thought that you had kind of met your emperor in a way. And gender doesn't matter, but you kind of had met someone that you thought was going to be your emperor and that you were going to be with for a very long time, or get married to, or have a family with, right? But there was a conflict. Something occurred. And we don't have like the tower here. The tower's down at the other end, but there's some type of conflict. And we also have the star card. And I'm reading this as you wanting to, heal this conflict, whatever this was. It's not like you want the relationship to end. You just want to heal the relationship and bring peace to it, whatever this conflict is. I mean, it's a 5 of Wands energy, so it's conflict, but it's not like 5 of Swords. It's not a tower. Like something happened, and for some reason, you'd like to heal this situation. You want to bring peace to it. Now, if you're single, it could be that you just have had some change in your life that has brought like almost internal conflict into your life. You've had some major change in your life and you're just trying to get it back to a balanced energy. Have yourself step into your emperor, be the emperor of your own, destiny, your own life. Okay, so now let's take a look at this 5 of Swords. We have Justice, Balance, Knight of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, so you're really trying to balance here, right? This is conflict that's pulling you out of balance, but both of these cards are balanced. We have the Justice card and the 6 of Pentacles. Now, the 6 of Pentacles can sometimes also represent somebody coming back from the past, right? Or a reconciliation. For some of you, it may be reading that it's a reconciliation, and you have this Knight of Cups coming in, trying to bring in balance into this situation. Or you could be offering love. You could be trying to smooth the waters in this situation. I think, once again, you're looking at all the possibilities of how this situation can work out, or you can get more balance either in your love life, your family life. This could, this was really a romantic love life, love reading, but it could, if that's not resonating with you, then it could also be like other areas of your life that you're really wanting to balance in order to have time and room in your life for a Knight of Cups. Once again, you might just have so much on your plate because everything is balanced. You just want balance in your life. I think you're really, for some of you, if you're resonating with this, I feel like you're really struggling. You're really struggling to keep the balance, to stay on that tightrope, to keep the balance. And what you're kind of wanting is almost like a Knight of Cups to come in and help bring in balance, or you're wanting to get the balance in your life so that you can have love in your life. Really nice. Really nice. I think some of you may be really struggling with this right now. You're putting a lot of time and effort into this. And effort, I really think is, you're thinking about it. You're trying to manifest it. You're trying to manifest a happy ending to this situation, or to your, or in your love life or in your life in general. So let's see what this judgment is. 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So this is your obstacle. You're not making a call. You're not making a decision in your love life about what it is that you want. You're kind of in your head about it. I really do think that, Virgo, some of you kind of are in your head about this situation. And part of it, they keep saying to me, you're just trying to make everybody happy. You're trying to make almost like too many people happy. You may be trying to make your boss happy in your work life and, your family members happy in your family life and your friends happy. And then you may be having a little conflict in your love life or wanting to have love in your life. And you're just like, I just don't know how to do all of this, right? Because here's your 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Like, this is what's wanting to come in, but you're blocking it with all of this is self-imposed fears. You're kind of blocking it. Do I really want love? Can I fit love in with everything else? I barely can balance my life as it is. And so I'm not going to make a decision. So let's see what this Knight of Fire is. This, the advice from Spirit, your obstacle is very much being in your head, not making a decision about what it is that you want in love. You may be looking at just too many possibilities, It's kind of like if you're on one of those dating apps and it's just like you're swiping, right? It's almost like you're looking at too many possibilities, and so you're having a hard time deciding. So we have the 3 of Cups. Okay. Wow, these are like popping out. We have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I'm not sure. Somebody else, I think, had these same exact cards. Was it Capricorn or Taurus? Had I think it was these same 3 cards in this position. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus. They didn't have the Knight here. And it's different. It's a different reading. But, the 3 of Cups is celebrating. The Ace of Swords is getting some information or clarity. In this card, I really feel like it's clarity. You see how, she's there and she's almost getting like this intuitive information, some clarity about what to do, right? The 9 of Swords is, once again, it's kind of like the 8 of Swords. It's being in your head, full of anxiety and worry. So the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands is, moving forward passionately about life. And I think that this is you getting really clear about what is going to help you feel like celebrating. Like you want to celebrate. And it's putting down your fears. It's putting down your fears, getting, for a Knight of Wands, on your horse, and going off into the sunset in search of, what it is that you really want. What's going to make you happy? What's going to make you want to celebrate? Because if you think about it, peace is a very nice, lovely kind of energy, but it's not energetic. It's not exciting. It's not passionate. It's just peaceful. Like, I don't have any conflict. And I think, in the past something happened or your life is just in a, one of those phases. And remember, we all have ups and downs in life. That's part of the journey. But I think that, you may have gotten into this like kind of tough energy, just like a lot of little things or maybe big things. And you're just trying to bring peace into your life and balance your life. But what's happening is you're getting kind of stuck in your head. because of it. It's kind of like, you know, you're being responsible. You're keeping everybody happy. You're trying to balance as much as you can, but you're not having any fun. Like, you know, the Knight of Wands, that's kind of like the player card. It's kind of like having fun, you know, just, and I'm not saying you have to go out and be a player, but it's just about like letting your hair down, right? I mean, she has her hair down, letting your hair down and just like laughing and having some fun, celebrating life, just celebrating life in general. Even if it's not your love life, putting your worries to the side for a little bit, and, you know, trying to, in a way, get out of your head, having some fun so that you can get more clarity about what it is, the direction that you need to go in. I'm not sure about you, but I know I'm an air sign, so I can really get up in my head. And when I do, I have to like exercise or go out into nature. I have to get really active, because when I move my body, it helps me to get out of my head. You know, like dance, you know, turn on the music, start dancing, or go for a walk or a jog, or go move, like really move, because the Knight of Wands is a really active, fast moving kind of energy. Go exercise in some way that you enjoy. Like, don't do it because, you know, oh, I have to exercise. Like, do something that you really enjoy. Celebrate movement, because it'll help you get out of your head. But while I'm also like exercising or moving or whatever, I almost get clarity. It's like so crazy when you're moving your body, your head suddenly is not looking at all of these different possibilities. It's like, oh yes, no, wait a minute, this is the door I want, right? Oh, you're not like, oh, well, wait a minute. You're not second guessing. It's like you get clarity about what door you want, and then you move for it. Okay, so now let's take a look at this tower. Okay, I'm not going to take those because there's too many, and I really hadn't started shuffling. And I think we need to, okay, I am definitely taking the Hangman. It jumped out twice. I am so sorry, Spirit. I am so sorry. They want that one. They want that one. All right, anything else? There's a message here for somebody. Okay. They want these cards. Wow, this is so many cards. Okay, so let's see what we have. We had the Hangman come out first. So I am going to say, because you have the Tower here, this is a moment of epiphany. Like, you are going to have an epiphany. The Hanged Man means, you know, it's kind of like waiting, but it's finally, you know, the hangman's been hanging there a while, and then suddenly gets, you know, the wisdom finally goes, you know, drains down into the brain, right? Into the head. So it's you waiting for this wisdom. You're going to have this epiphany. And look at, you have the King of Wands. You have the King of Wands here. You're going out passionately. And I really think for some of you, this is a new love coming in. You have the Three of Pentacles, someone that can work well with others. So perhaps somebody in the past that you were dealing with didn't work well with others. This is like, you know, somebody that is passionate, but also is willing to work, you know, in a community. Here you are, Four of Cups. You're just, you know, feeling a little down and out about love perhaps, or life in general. But what you don't realize is, look, there's a cup right there. The universe is bringing in a cup. See the hand? The universe is bringing in a cup of love for you. You're going to put down your Ten of Swords. All the pain of the past is going to be put down. And you're going to have, look at, you have, oh my gosh. Like you have, do you have 4? No, you have 3 right here, 3 pages in a row. You have so much new coming in. And you are building, here's your 7 of Pentacles. You're sowing the seeds for this bright new future. And, you know, all of these pages, wow. You know, this Ten of Swords, you know, it's like she's walking away into the sunset, into her new life. You know, actually, I guess the sunrise, right? She's walking into her new life. She's turning her back on the past and saying, you know what? I'm going for my King of Wands. I'm going for someone that is willing to work well with others. And the Three of Pentacles, I also read this card a little bit like, you know, you and the person that, you know, your love interest, and then spirit. Like this is divinely, you know, guided in a way. And, you know, look at this once again, this is a number 11. You know, this is the number 11. This is like a twin flame coming in that's going to have like a lot of passion. Really nice. And I love, look at all this new energy. The only one that's missing is the Page of Cups. But we have the Knight of Cups back here, but we don't have the Page of Cups, do we? No, we don't have the Page of Cups. Oh, let's go one more. Let's go one more. What do we have? The Chariot. You're moving forward quickly. I think once you get out of your head, you're going to have this epiphany. This tower is an epiphany. I think what you're going to realize is that you've been trying, it's almost like you've been trying to have too much peace in your life. But if you think about it, no relationship is completely peaceful, right? What you're really wanting is someone that works well with others, but also has a lot of passion. Because when we find our counterpart, when we find our twin flame, part of the journey is that you want somebody that challenges you to be the best version of yourself, and you also challenge them, but you're both also supportive of each other. Wow, it's so lovely. It's so lovely, Virgo. I really do feel like part of it is that you're a little stuck in your head, just a little bit stuck in your head. You may be overthinking it. For some of you, if you have somebody in mind, it could be that you're kind of like overthinking the relationship a little bit, and maybe you just need, you know, to go out and have a little bit of fun. Really, really interesting. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. And you know, if you're in a committed relationship, we don't see an ending here. What we do see is that you could have a fresh start with all of this page energy, right? With these 3 pages, you may be able to work it out, and then you have like, you know, this fresh start together. You're like, let's move forward together, but let's do it with fresh eyes. Really nice. And that would tie into your adjacent possibilities too. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. That goes right to this. Right to this. You know, kind of, if you're looking for someone new, it's like you're going to meet this person and you're going to be peaceful instantly, because you're going to be, this is the one. You know, this peace, this peace could be that you're wanting peace. Like you cannot make this decision. You're having so much trouble making this decision that you have no peace. So you're trying to manifest peace in your life in order to have, you know, the situation, you know, to find out who your twin is, who you're supposed to be with. And then look at this, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And I really do feel like, you know, whether you are in a relationship and you think that that relationship is going the distance, or if you're single, like you really want somebody that's romantic. You want peace, but you also want some wands, right? You want some wands. You want some passion. So let's go ahead and read and pull an oracle card, a love oracle card for you. All right, so let's see what we have here. playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. It's so perfect, right? Because, that was kind of the advice I was getting to give to you is just get out of your head, go have some fun. Just have some good old-fashioned fun. Get out of your head. Get the body moving, right? Because look at this. This is passion. This is a zest for life. This is adventure. This is like, yes, let's go take on the world, right? And your epiphany, your tower moment really is your epiphany that it's kind of like, I really think for some of you, it's going to be, yeah, peaceful is nice, but guess what? It's also a little bit ho-hum. You don't want a relationship that's all conflict. I'm not saying that at all, but it's kind of like, yeah, I want a little zest in my life. I want to go play. I want to have fun. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. Oh, this was a lovely reading. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help to build my channel and get my message of light and love out to everyone. So I wish you lots of light and love in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.